everybody. Welcome to episode 12. 1-2. Right, KB? 1-2. Count it out for me.
This motherfucker sounded so excited. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, we're back. We're back to the dynamic duo. You know, the OGs. We just had back-to-back guests, and you know, having guests is fun, but it's a lot more work. Harder to coordinate, harder to edit. So, yeah. But we're back again. You know, back as the duo. So
back and better.
We're gonna start off away with a segment we've missed last week. Our stars of the week.
And as usual,
huh?
And the week before, I think.
Did we skip it the week before? No. We did it after the interview.
We did. I feel like I haven't had a start of a week for like so long, bro.
Yeah. But as usual, you're gonna start us off, brother. So take it away.
I mean, my start of the week is just no one's not familiar with. Paige Bueckers, National Player of the Year, first freshman to ever fucking do it, bro. Big shout out to Paige. But, you know, they lost in the Final Four against Arizona last night, I think. I mean, they played tough defense on her, man. You gotta look up National Player of the Year, man. It makes sense. But Paige Bueckers, my start of the week. That's all I got for now. Who's your start of the week?
My start of the week, I was gonna give it to Jack Campbell because he's been playing well for the Leafs, but I'm actually gonna give it to Alex Galchenyuk. We were clowning the guy for swapping jerseys, this and that.
Yeah.
But it looks like he came to this team hungry. He's been playing on the second line. He hasn't scored yet, but for what I've seen from his play, he's playing well. I like what I've seen from him. So my start of the week is gonna go to Alex Galchenyuk. Hopefully, you know, he's playing on the Leafs now, so I wish the best for him, bro. I hope he makes a comeback. Maybe hits that third overall pick potential.
Yeah.
So good on him. Hopefully we get to see the goals go in soon. But as far as the play goes, he's been doing everything right, and that's all we need.
This is what happens when you play on a team that actually wants to win a championship.
Yeah, I mean, he was down bad too. You know, apparently he came in and he came into training with the Leafs and he threw up and stuff. And,
oh shit.
Yeah, so he came in hungry. You know, I think the guy saw his career flash before his eyes and he was like, yo, I gotta fix up.
Yeah. So
let's start off with the NBA, brother. You know, we always got a pack. Bro, there's always shit going on in this league, bro. There's too many moves. It's actually kind of ridiculous. Every week there's somebody going somewhere. So we got the trade deadline is gone, but we got a new thing going on in the league this year. These fucking buyouts.
Yeah.
And there's 4 new players joining 4 teams. So we'll start off with the first one, announced not too long after our last episode.
Yeah.
LaMarcus Aldridge, bro, to the Nets. The Nets. The Nets sweeping, bro.
Bro, that's a steal. That is a steal. Once again, I feel bad for the Spurs because that's LaMarcus quitting on them and having no hope on doing anything out there. But at the same time, he's doing whatever he can for his career. This guy's been deserving a championship a long ass time ago. He's been trying to fight for a championship a minute ago. He's 35 now. He got drafted second pick. He never really did anything but 6-7 All-Stars. It's you were all that hype when you got drafted, and now you still haven't done anything. So I feel he's doing the right thing by chasing a ring. That's all it is.
He's kind of old now, no?
Yeah, he's 35.
Oh shit! Oh, he's old. Okay, true.
He's 35, but he's still giving you 14 points and 6 rebounds on a good night. You know what I mean? From LaMarcus, what else? You're not asking for more, especially on a team like the Nets. What else you want?
Is he starting for them?
I think DeAndre's gonna be on the bench and Blake Griffin's gonna be on the bench. So I think he is gonna start.
Yeah, man, that's a good addition, solid addition.
That's what I'm saying. Realistically speaking, bro, if that team's healthy, as in Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Kevin Durant, whatever, and you have LaMarcus on the court, what else? You're not really asking much from him. You know, defensive presence. You know, he's in the post doing his thing from time to time, rebounding. It's not crazy.
Are they the scariest team in the league now? Are they the favorites?
I don't want to say yes because I don't want them to get near the finals, but realistically speaking, bro, I'm scared, bro. I'm scared. I'm scared because that whole team even without Kevin Durant, we're just having Kyrie and James Harden on the court. We see what these guys can do, and everyone's like scared of what's that shit called, chemistry and shit. But Kevin Durant is not the type of guy who needs chemistry to fit in a team. Like, he's Kevin Durant, bro. Just give him the ball, get the fuck out the way. He's gonna do his thing.
Yeah, that team's going for it this year, bro.
That,
that organization wants it. Yeah, clearly,
big time.
So, I mean, the former favorites, they added a player as well off a buyout.
Yeah.
Andre Drummond goes to the Lakers, confirmed. Played, what did he play? First game and got his toe injured.
Yeah, he got his toe stepped on.
It shouldn't be too big of an injury. I think he just lost a toenail or something, right? Should be back.
They said like 2 to 3 games at most, but it's nothing too crazy. The only thing I'm kind of sad about, like, in that team is that Marcus is pissed now. He's not liking his role, and Shea was complaining to the media.
I saw. So it's fucking bad, bro. Like, suck it up.
Exactly.
You might be able to get another chip. He might be able to get 2 chips before you retire, bro. Suck it up. Suck it up, Buttercup.
I mean, now I feel like they might as well just get rid of him, to be honest with you.
Why? He's good for rotation, no?
I mean, that Damian Jones kid did a lot better than whatever Marc Gasol gave me. So, like, I'd rather have Damian Jones than Marc Gasol.
Yeah, but what are they going to get rid of him? Trade deadline's done. You say they just buy him out just to buy him out?
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it's kind of a waste of money.
Point.
But there's no point. Yeah. But then again, it's the same thing with freaking Jay Duds that's sitting on the bench right now in the MCL tier. Like, what the fuck? This guy's gonna get a free championship too if they ever even.
Yeah, but that guy was never playing anyway. He was always just there for a motivator. Bro.
Yeah,
we talk about this.
Nah, but last year, facts. But last year it was more like, yo, at least practice he's playing. You know what I mean? Like, now practice not even playing. Like, he's not doing anything. Nah, bro, but those guys in practice, it does matter. It's like guys that know how to freaking play. It's like, you know what I mean? This guy does not play anymore. Like, he can't do anything. Why is he still
on he's just getting a chip, bro. That's LeBron's boy. He's not going nowhere.
Fuck out of here,
Jay
Duds.
Nowhere, bro. LeBron would cut Kuzma from the team before Jared Dudley, bro.
Chill, bro. Kuzma, that's my man.
So how do you feel about Drummond? Like, is it kind of just like we won't know what kind of addition he is until AD and LeBron are back in the picture? Or?
I mean, realistically speaking, even healthy, I feel like healthy, the Lakers like can do something. Like Drummond, what do you need from Drummond? Defense, rebounds. You don't like what do you need from him really? And all of that he can do pretty well compared to any other big in the league. Like, yeah, he's gonna struggle against Jokic, Joel, and like who else is?
Everybody's gonna struggle against Jokic and Joel. Bro.
You know what I mean? But like let's say I compare him to like Rudy Gobert and shit. I'm sorry, like that's a matchup right there. He can handle that. Any other big in the league, he can handle that. Like, I don't know. Andre Drummond can do whatever the fuck he has to do, bro. He has to score whenever he wants to score.
It's an upgrade for them for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Exactly.
That's the thing that's crazy about these buyouts, bro. It's just free upgrades for people. I don't get it, man. It's weird. Weird thing going on.
There's money to be spent. There's money to be made. All these motherfuckers just want to drop their dollars, bro, and they just want chips now.
Yeah. So we went over 2 of these buyout guys. So another one is apparently Demarcus Cousins is in talks with the Clippers. How do you feel about that? Do you think DeMarcus Cousins kind of washed? Do you think he's an addition to the Clippers? What do you think? Like, he wasn't that bad on Houston.
He wasn't that bad, but it's at this point it's just good for his career. It's not good for the Clippers. I don't think it's good or bad for the Clippers. It's just good for his career. Like, the Clippers already have a solid center in Zubats. He's doing whatever he can, like rebounding, playing defense, running up and down the floor. Like, DeMarcus is gonna need a lot more touches. He's gonna need the ball in his hands. Like that Zubats kid that they have now, he doesn't need the ball in his hand to execute.
Yeah, but DeMarcus off the bench, maybe.
Yeah, DeMarcus off the...
6 man off the year, DeMarcus Cousins.
Imagine.
Has there ever been a 6-man center?
I mean, the closest thing we had was Montrez last season.
Yeah. But has there ever been, out of, like, from what you remember, ever been a 6-man center?
Nah, not that I can, like, think of. Usually I would... The 6-men that come to my mind are, like, Lou Will, Jamal Crawford, like, those guys, you know what I mean? Like, and then Montrez winning that last year was really close because it was between him and Lou Will. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And then the final one, Isaiah Thomas signs 10-day contract with New Orleans.
That's also some bullshit contract, bro.
Washed?
They did that because they need someone, bro. Zion's out with a right thumb. Brandon Ingram's out. Brandon Ingram's out with a right foot. Lonzo's out with...
Damn, when they get injured?
like 2-3 games ago.
Oh shit! I didn't even know all of them were injured.
Lonzo got injured again, and Josh Hart got injured. And Josh
Hart's injured too.
Sprained thumb.
Damn.
So imagine.
Damn.
So just imagine having a 12-man rotation. You got 4 of your players that
they lost all their guys except for Steven Adams.
That's what I'm saying.
Pretty much.
So now they had to sign someone to like a small contract, and it's Isaiah Thomas.
I feel like they're regretting that JJ trade a little bit now.
Hey man, maybe
that's rough.
Maybe
bro.
karma just slapped, and that's what it was.
That's rough. Bro.
Exactly. But
I didn't know all those guys were injured. What the hell? I didn't even see any news about that.
Bro.
Damn.
It's tough right now.
Okay, so now that makes sense. So 10-day contract, they're literally gonna keep him until they're healthy and get rid of his ass. Like,
exactly what they did to Damian Jones. Exactly what the Lakers did to Damian Jones. 10-day contract, and that's it. You do whatever you need. But let's see. Like if Isaiah Thomas
if he performs, then they keep him.
Exactly. If he does do good,
or he leaves and another team signs him.
It's Isaiah Thomas though. Now the guards in the league are not that small, bro, and they're a lot more skilled. So I don't even know if he can handle that.
I mean, Isaiah Thomas is skilled. He's just
not Chris Paul skilled for a small guard, especially. Nah,
he doesn't create plays. He's a finisher.
Hey man, and now it's gonna be a whole lot harder to finish. Like imagine you have a 5'10", I think 5'10", 5'9" guard, and then you got LaMelo Ball who's standing at 6'7" guard. Like shit, cause like where you really going with that?
That's true. I mean, Isaiah Thomas, I feel like he's like one of those guys that you if you're a team that basically has nothing, you just bring him on the team and it's all through him. Like, you know, exactly. Just like that's basically what Boston was that season. It was kind of just like put it all through him, one man show type of deal. Kind of like D'Lo in Brooklyn, same idea. Like, you know,
Kyrie ruined that guy.
All right, bro. So I don't know if you heard about this, but did you hear about Golden State rejecting a trade offer for Kelly Oubre, Spencer Dinwiddie for Kelly Oubre?
Yeah, I heard about that. I mean, that made sense to me, at least it did.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
But I think Dinwiddie is the better player.
I mean, yeah, he's the better player. Like I would say so too. But like for Golden State, I don't think it makes sense.
They're not doing shit this year though.
They're not doing shit at all. But it's a matter of like they have a whole lot of guards, bro.
I know.
They have a whole lot of guards, and the two best small forwards.
Maybe get the piece and flip him, you know, or something.
Yeah, like that could be a thing, but you know,
because they're not doing shit, bro. Like they're not doing shit. So I kind of just look at it like get the more valuable trade piece.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
And like speaking of, bro, the Raptors slapped these guys up 53 points, bro. The other night
they had no one. They had no one on the court.
If they have Spencer Dinwiddie instead of Kelly Oubre, is it a different story?
I wouldn't bet on that either.
Yeah.
No, but they had no one on the court. The highest scorer in that game was Andrew Wiggins with 15 points. The second one was Kelly Oubre with 10 points. And they lost by 53. Pascal dropped 36. And then all the media give Pascal some nice ass credit because he dropped 36 on the 53 fucking win. Like, come on, bro.
No Draymond, no Clay, no. Bro, it's actually fucked up how essential those three are, bro.
Exactly.
Essential.
Yeah.
Essential.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it really makes it seem like, yo, they never really needed KD. It's just always been about those three.
Facts.
It's always just been those three. That's all you need. Those three on any team. It doesn't matter who's around them. Because, yo, bro, Steph Curry alone was making these guys look like, oh, they could do something.
Exactly.
And then you just take him, out of the lineup.
But
and they're trash.
Like 53-point loss, that's horrible. That's just really, really, really bad. But then again, the Raptors, they did play like lights out that game. Like everybody was shooting threes, everybody was playing defense. Like they played well, but it's
it's the largest margin of victory in franchise history.
But they played against a trash ass Golden State, so
but the Raptors aren't even that nice either. That's what's crazy.
I mean, but like on paper, the lineup that they had compared to whatever Golden State had.
Yeah, of course. But like, I think any team in the league compared to what Golden State had is like winning. Like Golden State without those three, they gotta be one of the worst teams in the league, bro. They gotta be. They're mid-table with those guys.
Exactly.
Well, at least without Clay. Like we haven't seen them with Clay. Like, but.
You heard those rumors going around of how LeBron's trying to recruit Steph Curry and this, that, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
I heard. I wouldn't even be surprised.
Yo, fuck out of here. That can never happen.
I wouldn't even be surprised. Yo, okay, let's say, what would a trade package look like for Steph Curry from the Lakers? You'd have to give like what, Schroeder, Kuz,
Bro, you'd have to give
THT,
like 5 players and some picks, bro.
5 players and some picks.
It's Steph Curry we're talking about.
What about 3 players and some picks? What if you do like Schroeder because you don't need him anymore? THT and Kuz. So they're 2 most valuable young pieces.
Okay.
I don't know how valuable Kuz is, and then like 3 first-round picks for Steph.
I still don't even think that's enough, bro. We're talking about Steph Curry
5
here.
first-round picks.
Bro, we're talking about Steph Curry here. Like everyone says he's going down as one of like the greatest point guards of all time. Blah blah. But
bro, that'd be a fucked up team, bro.
I don't even think I'd logically be able to root for that team.
Bro, AD, LeBron, and Steph.
Like I don't think I'd be able to root for that team.
Wow, that's the greatest trio of all time. That's the greatest trio of all time. I'm taking that trio over fucking Harden, Kyrie, and KD any day. Harden, Kyrie, and KD any day.
I don't see Steph Curry doing that to Klay Thompson and Draymond though.
Me neither.
Yeah, like.
I mean, wait, how many years does he have left on his deal though?
He's a free agent in 2024. In the same year LeBron's a free agent, and the same year Bronny's supposed to get in the league.
Okay, that's like a minute from now. I was gonna
2024
say,
or 2023. It's not shit like
bro,
that.
Bro, who knows? Yo, if I'm Steph, I'm like, yo, trade me there for a season and I come back. But he's got years left on his deal.
I would never logically be able to root for that team, bro. LeBron and Curry on the same team. I'm sorry.
No. With AD? Oh my god. Oh my god. And Drummond too. Drummond in the lineup too.
Yeah, he's gonna be
a crazy team.
He's gonna be long term though for sure.
Who?
Drummond. Like I feel like he's gonna stay there for a while unless unless it just doesn't work and they trade him away. But him from his own
he has to be shit. Like he has to be trash for
yeah, exactly.
But like they don't really have too many bigs right now, so
yeah.
They got Marc Gasol and his time is limited. And then
I mean them getting rid of Dwight Howard, now they're feeling it. Like they know that was a mistake.
Why did he do that? Is it because he wanted money or like what was that about?
I don't even know what
I was surprised he left.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I was surprised him and Rondo left.
Rondo, I'm not surprised because, like Dennis Schroeder came in and they thought, oh, blah, 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 we don't need Rondo no more. And then...
Yeah, but like, Rondo wasn't starting last season either, you know?
I mean, who was starting last season?
I forget who their starting point guard. Oh, LeBron was basically point guard, no, last season?
I know, but LeBron was point guard like on the court, but like on paper, who was point guard?
I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like it was Rondo.
I don't think Rondo started, bro.
I
know they were starting McGee early on. They were starting McGee. They were starting Braun, AD. Kuz was starting, no? Early.
Mm-hmm.
No, Kuz wasn't starting early on?
Kuzma comes off the bench, bro.
I thought he was starting early in the season.
Unless Caruso was starting.
Avery Bradley.
Oh, AB was starting. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, Avery Bradley.
AB was starting.
Yeah, and then who's their shooting guard?
KCP.
Oh yeah. So KCP, AB, AD, Braun, and McGee. That was their starting lineup.
Yeah, that was solid as fuck. And now we lost Avery Bradley, and then Rondo left.
And then you got. So Avery Bradley for Schroeder, that's not like too bad of a swap, and then you keep Rondo. It doesn't make sense. Why? Like I feel like Rondo must have wanted to leave, but he probably wanted that money. I feel like it was a money thing. I'm pretty sure with Howard it was a money thing too. I think they both wanted to get paid.
Now Howard's doing his thing as a backup center for Philly, so hopefully he does do good. And Rondo's
that's a nice team too, bro. That's the Nets. Challenger in the East. If they stay healthy, that team's looking nice, bro. Ben's looking like he might win Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh, that's easy for him.
Embiid's looking like MVP.
Yeah.
You know, like if Seth is shooting nice. Freaking Danny
shooting
Green's
nice.
He's shooting nice now, but he's wishy-washy. But when he's on, that's a nice starting lineup, bro.
Facts.
Like, wait, who's their 5th guy?
Tobias.
Oh my God! How did I even forget that? That's nasty. That's a nasty starting lineup. That's a nasty starting lineup.
Bro,
what the fuck?
You've heard me bash Philly way too many times, but this season, bro, like it's not even like just one player is performing. It's like the whole team's playing. So it's
They're
like
playing well.
Yeah, so it's like now it's really getting like dangerous. Like damn.
The only guy in that starting five who's shaky is Danny Green. But when he's on, like that's a nasty starting five, and he'll never be off on defense.
That's what
he's
I'm
always
exactly,
defense,
exactly,
you know?
exactly. He's only shaky on offense. That's all it is.
Yeah. But on defense, he's always. Hey, don't get me wrong. I love Danny Green, bro. But like I understand that his offense is dipped, but yeah, that's it. Like he's only shaking on offense, but otherwise that lineup is nasty. Because I swear Tobias has been having a nice season too.
Yeah.
Ben's been doing his thing. Like we would all like him to have a jumper, but. He's been doing his thing.
You don't need that right now, bro.
Bro, it's not even a joke anymore. Like, now it's just annoying. Like, I don't even want to laugh about it. Like, it's not funny. It's just like, bro, like, get a fucking jumper, please. Like, this guy could be the closest thing to LeBron, in the league.
It's gonna happen one day, bro. I believe in him.
Bro, this guy's gonna be like Blake Griffin. Like, he gets old, he can't move no more, and then he's like, oh, you know what, bro? I'm gonna learn how to shoot jumpers now.
There you go.
But why don't you learn how to shoot them right now, bro?
Because you don't need that right now, bro.
It's a confidence thing, bro. It's all in the head.
But imagine he does take a jumper. That means, like, you have to give Ben Simmons, like, 5 to 10 more shots a game. Do you really want to give him that?
Yes.
Really? You got Tobias, you got Joel, you got Danny Green, you got Steph Curry, you got...
They're not always going to have Tobias. Like, right now, it's a current situation, To me, it's like, I would want to invest more into Ben Simmons than anyone on the court other than Embiid. And then even Embiid, it's still like Ben Simmons has potential to be more important to the team than Embiid if he has a jumper.
Nah, I don't know, man. Like,
I mean, like, hey, man, if he can hit some threes, I'm sorry, bro. You're giving it to the man who can hit the threes over the guy in the post, even though he's... Look, either way, bro, that's a dynamic duo. There's enough points to go around between those two guys.
Facts.
There's more than enough points to go around between those two guys.
Yeah.
The only concern is Tobias. Like, Seth, I know Seth would take a step back for Ben if he needed to.
Oh, most definitely, yeah.
Danny, it's like, bro, if you get, no offense to Danny, but the less shots he takes, the better. No offense, like,
Yeah,
like
but you're not giving those shots to Ben Simmons. Fuck out of here.
if Ben can shoot it, bro. Someone made a really good example the other day, bro. They were like, yo, fucking Westbrook can't shoot for shit, but he shoots. He puts the ball up.
Oh my god.
He shoots it with confidence. You're telling me if Ben shot it like Westbrook, he probably wouldn't hit more shots than Westbrook from three? I think he might. I think Ben is like, it's in the head, bro. It's in the head, bro.
Yeah, but that's just people talking shit about Russell Westbrook as if he's really like that bad of a fucking shooter, bro.
I mean, he's kind of a bad shooter, bro.
I mean, he's shooting.
Russ is not a good shooter, bro.
He's shooting over 30% from the 3-point line over his career. So 30% for whoever he is compared
from
to
a point guard.
It's not that bad, bro. It's not that bad, bro.
From a point guard, I don't know. That's kind of rough, bro.
It's just because
that's
now. It's just because
from
now
a point guard, you gotta be over 40, bro.
Yeah, that's because we're comparing to like Steph Curry, freaking
no,
Dame
but like,
Dollar,
most point guards like are shooters.
Yeah,
primarily.
But facts, but that's because most point guards in the league now are freaking have range like Steph and Dame and like.
Yeah, but name like what's Kyle Lowry shooting?
I'm sure Kyle Lowry's not over 45% either.
I wouldn't say over 45%, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's 38 to 42 or something like that.
Yeah, I think Russ is in that same range too.
You just said he was 30.
No. I think he's over 30, but I don't think Kyle Lowry's over 40 either. Like, Kyle Lowry has to be between 30 to 42, bro. I'm saying Russ is in that same range, too. Russ is not that bad of a shooter. People just like to bash Russ, man.
I don't know, bro. I've seen that guy break too many shots.
Oh, my
They call him Westbrick for a reason.
No, you call him Westbrick, bro.
I don't call him Westbrick. Did I make up Westbrick?
You did.
Did that come from me? I put that online?
Yes.
I put that online? I made that up?
You did.
All right, bro. You heard it here first. I'm the source of Westbrick.
You heard it here first. Nappy Boy Radio.
Oh, my God. Anyway. Yo, so have you heard... Do you know who Michael Rapaport is?
Isn't that a motherfucking actor?
Yeah, he is. Like an actor, comedian and thing.
Yeah.
But, did you hear about the beef this guy had with KD?
I saw the posts of like screenshots and shit like that.
Messages and stuff?
Yeah, but
let me pull that up real quick.
I don't even know what the fuck this shit was about.
It was about remember when when KD had that interview with Chuck on TNT?
Yeah, probably.
And then like he didn't answer. You don't remember that when he like basically just told him like yup or something, like he kind of answered him like
yeah, like he gave him like dumb bum ass answers and shit. Yeah.
he basically just said fuck it, like, you know.
Mm.
So yeah, Michael Rapaport, he tweets out, he's like, KD seemed deeply in his feelings with the NBA on TNT crew after the game.
Yeah.
Damn it, he's super sensitive about everything. Don't do the interview. And then KD sends him a screenshot of the tweet, and he's like, you a bitch. And then Michael Rapaport's like, just do the fucking interview. And if you're upset about something they've said, say something. Up there, you're looking like you're gonna cry and shit. Like, they're just roasting each other. He's like, but, you know, I'm not gonna go too deep into it. Like, he basically says, like, hey, tell your baby daddy Chuck to be better at his job and frame his questions better. He gave me 2 options for that dumbass question, yes or no. So it's just like, but like, I kind of respect KD for this though, bro, because he went at the guy, but like, he called him everything, bro. Cunt, pasty, cum guzzling bitch. Said, I swear I'm gonna spit in your face when I see your dirty ass, bro.
Jesus
he said a bunch
Christ.
of messed up shit to him, bro. Yeah, so basically, like, it's a pretty long thread.
Like, why
you
can't
guys
he
can
go at
find
him?
it online.
Why can't he go at him like that, bro?
Because, like, there's a whole beef around Michael Rapaport, bro. He has a whole thing with Barstool too. Like, you know who the Barstool Presidente is, right?
Yeah.
So he posted a video with like the lawyer trying to like come after him because I think he worked for Barstool and they fired him, or I don't know too much about like the detail of the story, but there's a whole beef going on with him, and like, you know, a lot of people like the Barstool president.
Yeah.
So like, people don't like Michael Rapaport, right? There's a culture of hate against him. I don't know. There's a whole beef, like, but like, I respect KD for not using a burner and coming at him live. So at least he did that, you know. At least he came out of it. Came at him himself.
Yeah.
But if you guys want to see the full thread, like, I think World Star has a post, and I think Michael Rapaport is the originator. He shared the messages.
He's so extra for that. Oh my god.
Bro, he put a corny video of like him and KD like before the beef. Like,
yeah, I saw
like,
that.
being friends and stuff.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, it's the whole thread of like what he was saying. So I think he was the original source. I'm pretty sure of those messages. But like, yo, respects to KD for going at him. Like, he's a bit of a sap. I think IG might be the wrong place, you know. But yeah, like, hey. Shout out to KD.
But once again, like, why did the NBA fine him?
I mean, bro, come on. You can't read messages like that and wonder why they fined him, bro. My guy called him a cum guzzling bitch. Like, you know, called him a cunt, this and that. Like, you know, there's still kids out here who watch the sport, you know.
Facts,
you gotta...
But it's so bad that, like, him being who he is, like, he can't use that type of language, or he can't go at it. Just,
it's part of the job, bro.
Exactly. Like, now you're basically representing the NBA. Like, the way you act. Oh, that's fucked up. That's crazy.
That's part of the job, bro. Like, I don't feel guilt for that.
Oh,
it's
no.
not like that money is gonna hurt him anyway.
Exactly. Like, it's just, to me, it's just funny that like
he probably looks at that and laughs, bro. He probably looks at that and like, you know what, bro, it was fucking worth it.
It's
Fuck
just
that guy.
But it's just for us, like, it's just for like the public to know that the boy got fined for his actions
Yeah,
and this, that, whatever.
It's
like,
just a publicity stunt. Like, not a publicity stunt. Like, it's like a, yeah, it's like you said. It's just for the public. It's just to, like, you know, to look good.
Exactly.
So, like, we all know that they don't care about that fine, and like
$50K from KD, please.
Yeah, bro, that's nothing, bro. $50K, bro. KD. 50K for that guy, bro. He probably takes a tire off his car and sells it for $50K, bro. Like, oh my god. Yeah, I never understood fines in the league. They never made sense. It's like, what is this? Like, when they fine them like 5K. Like, you think this guy's hurting 5K? 5K.
It's just,
bro,
it makes me laugh, bro.
Bro, me right now, if someone pissed me off and I told them to like go F themselves and everything, and I knew I was gonna get 5K, I'd be cheesed. But I'd still probably, if I really hated that person, I'd be like, screw it, bro. Like, take it. I'll be cheesed. It would hurt me for months. But like, if I knew it was coming and I really hated a person, I might still go at them. You know what I mean? And I'm a regular person. I don't even, like, you know, 5K hurts. 5K hurts. But
Slaps.
Like, for these guys, bro. Anyway.
It doesn't make sense, but whatever. It is what it is.
Yo, so let's move on to some UFC, some UFC stuff. So we went through it a little quick last week. There was one thing I forgot to talk about that was really important, which is like the what's gonna basically happen in that heavyweight division now that Ngannou's champion.
Yeah.
So basically, it kind of sucks, but it looks like they're just basically skipping over Stipe for the rematch. Like, not even a chance, which is kind of crazy because they were talking about this man as the greatest heavyweight of all time.
Wait, you want
blah, blah, blah.
you want a rematch?
I think he deserves a rematch.
Really, bro?
I don't know if it's the best fight to see, but he deserves... Bro, the man is, like, you're the greatest heavyweight of all time. You know what I mean? That's like Kobe losing to LeBron in the finals and then telling Kobe to retire. You know what I mean? Like, it's like... I mean, it's different with fighting.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, it's like you don't disrespect a great like that. You know what I mean? You always gotta... Like, if he was a more popular fighter, if he's Conor McGregor, he's getting a rematch. Even though he got dominated like that, which, case in point, UFC 264 was just announced with McGregor versus Poirier 3. McGregor's not getting that rematch if he's not Conor McGregor. He's
Fact.
not.
Yeah.
He's not. And Poirier's only taking that for the money, because Poirier should be fighting for the belt. But the reason that he's not is because of this McGregor fight. So, anyway, so we got Jones versus Ngannou. That's the fight everybody wants. You know who John Jones is, right?
Yes, sir.
John Bones Jones. He moved up to heavyweight, got himself nice and chunky. So, basically, he says like 10 million would not even be enough for a fight of this magnitude.
Makes sense.
It does. Like, some people think that's him, like, basically trying to negotiate himself out of fighting Francis because he's scared. I don't think that, because I think
it's Francis, man. Francis.
Yeah, he's a beast, bro. He is, but like
Yeah.
John Jones is also a monster of a human being, bro. Like that guy. It's like it would be the same situation as Stipe and Ngannou, except for Jones is a better fighter than Stipe, like technically skilled.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be the same thing. It'd be like Ngannou's power versus Jones's skill, and Jones would have to get him down, and you know, like I don't think he would want to stay on the feet with Francis. I don't think anybody wants to stay on the feet with Francis, because like, you know, a 1-2 punch and you're on your ass. But like, bro, like that guy built like a truck, bro. So
he's built like a motherfucker, bro. I would never want to take a punch from that guy.
But yeah, Jones got big. The thing is too is like, how is Jones gonna perform at heavyweight? Because he was the light heavyweight champ for a while, won it at a young age.
Yeah.
But like, you know, you put extra weight on your body, you don't move the same, you get tired faster, like et cetera, right? Like he moved up to heavyweight. I think he was fighting at 215. I think light heavyweight. Yeah, light heavyweight's 215. I think. So he's fighting at 215. I think he's up to like 240 or something now. Around there, 230, 240. Ngannou's 265, bro.
Jesus
263.
Christ.
Yeah, 265 is the limit for heavyweight. So he probably walks around heavier than 265 and then just drops some weight for the matchup. But
Damn.
yeah, bro, he's a big boy, bro. He's a big boy. Yeah, bro. So, hey, man, my gut, as much as I want to see this, do you know how crazy this fight would be? John Jones versus Francis Ngannou. This would be one of the biggest fights in UFC history. It'd be like the modern day McGregor versus Khabib like type of level. You know what I mean? Like these guys would become huge names. Like John Jones is already a huge name, and Ngannou's on his way up. But this would be a huge fight, and my gut is telling me that it's like just not gonna happen because of this negotiation bullshit. But if I'm the UFC, John Jones, say a number, it's yours.
I mean,
say a number, it's yours.
Really? And he could say
Say
something.
a number, it's yours.
He could say something crazy like 100 mil, bro. He could say something crazy just like that, and then, you know.
Nah, because if he says 10 mil would be too low for a fight of this magnitude, that tells me he probably wants something around like 30 to 40 maybe. 30 to 40. I don't know, man, because like, listen, dude, I don't know, it's an investment, and this is a big fight. So like, you try to make it happen however you can.
But I feel like this shit's getting big now. Like, these guys are really getting recognition and shit, so I feel
they
like...
are, bro. Yo, the UFC's making money, bro. Like, another thing that was announced this week is UFC 261 and 262 sold out crowd, bro. Sold out.
There you go. So
already.
So I would not be surprised if he was to say some crazy number, like, you know what I mean? That
Hey, man, like, I think McGregor made 40 mil off of fights before. I think he made 40 mil off the Khabib fight.
So
if McGregor gets 40 mil, John Jones should get around that too.
he probably gonna get more because
Let's see. McGregor.
Conor and Khabib, would it really like
Khabib wasn't up at that time. McGregor was, but Khabib wasn't.
So you're saying
Khabib became a name after he beat Conor McGregor. That's when he became a popular name.
So you're saying Francis and John Jones right now would be a bigger fight than what Conor and Khabib was?
It could be because the sport's more popular now too.
I mean, yeah. So now he's definitely gonna ask for more bread, bro. Most definitely. There's money coming this boy's way. He's gonna say something like 100 mil, and then people are gonna be surprised, but to him that ain't gonna be shit. Taking a punch from Francis. You want to take a punch from Francis? Give me 100 mil. For 100 mil, I'm taking a punch from Francis. For 100 mil, I might.
Yeah, bro.
100 mil. Give me 100 mil, Francis. And,
yeah, bro. McGregor said he made close to 50. He estimated it at 50 million.
50 mil? He made 50 mil from that Khabib fight?
Yeah. Around there, he says. Like, he might have made less. I think the number... This is, like, from the time when they were, like, announcing.
Yeah.
Like, from that time, this article.
Yeah.
But I think he announced later that he made around 40 mil. So, like, hey, man, I think 40 mil would entice John Jones. Bro. At least 30 mil.
40 mil's gonna tickle the man's ear.
He named a number, bro. He said 10 mil would be too low for a fight of this magnitude. So he named a number. If you name a number, like 10 mil.
So he's the one that brought up that 10 mil question.
Yeah, he said 10 mil would be too low for a fight of this magnitude. I don't think he's been offered 10 mil. I think he just said that. So, I mean, like, who knows how the negotiations are going on behind the scenes, right? These guys are playing games with each other, right? Like, even Dana White said after the Ngannou fight, like, oh, he might want to run back to light heavyweight and stuff. You know, they're like, but he wants him to fight him. He's just you know, playing the business game. Of course. And like John Jones has even been frustrated and stuff and said like, you know what, Ben, fuck it, just cut me from the roster and shit at this point. So it's been a fucked up back and forth. Like that's why my gut's telling me like, oh, shit might not go down, but who knows? They need to make that happen. But yeah, sold out crowd for UFC 261 and 262, which is crazy. We've already talked about the fights that are going to be happening in those. We got Usman Masvidal 2, Zhang Weili versus Rose Namajunas, Thug Rose, Valentina Shevchenko versus Jessica Andrade. So these are 3 belts on the line in one card again, which is fucking ridiculous. And then Uriah Hall versus Chris Weidman. They're kind of low in the ranks, but those are known names. And then UFC 262 is sold out. We already knew about Charles Oliveira versus Michael Chandler for the light heavyweight title, the title that Khabib vacated with his official retirement now. Yeah. And then the new addition, which it was like a crazy announcement this week, Leon Edwards versus Nate Diaz. So you saw Leon Edwards' last fight versus Bilal Muhammad with the eye poke and stuff. So it looks like Bilal's not getting his rematch, sadly for him. But Leon Edwards has been begging for these fights, and bro, Nate Diaz is a big fight. You know who Nate Diaz is?
Yeah, I've heard of him too.
Bro, Nate Diaz is a big money draw, bro. He doesn't really stay in a weight class, but he's a big money draw. And what's kind of like messed up about this is Leon Edwards is ranked 3rd. So imagine Nate Diaz just like comes into this division in the top 5 rankings because he beats like Leon Edwards.
Does he still have it like that Edwards,
though? I mean, Nate Diaz is kind of just like, I don't know. You just don't know what to expect with him. You don't go in thinking about a win or a loss. You just go in knowing that it's gonna be a fucking battle. Yeah. Bro, this guy has so much scar tissue on his face.
I've seen that.
Yeah. Every fight, it just like he bleeds, and he's not even bothered, bro. My guy will literally just like close his eyes, open his eyes, blood dripping down his whole face. He'll go in there, get ripped up. He doesn't care, bro. Like that's why people love watching Nate Diaz fights, because you always know it's gonna be messed up. Like, you know, this guy doesn't give a shit, bro. He's like, that brain is damaged. Watch a Nate Diaz interview, you'll be like, this guy is like, he's not all up there, you know? Like, it's, and like, you know, this guy, bro. He doesn't even care about an appearance or nothing. Like, he's been on, like, promotion stages just, like, smoking a spliff and shit. Like, he doesn't care, bro.
Yeah, real stoner vibes.
Oh, he's a huge stoner, this guy. But, like, yeah, Nate Diaz is kind of like, I don't know, he's always been like that money fight, you know. He's always that random guy that people fight for some money, you know. So I'm pretty excited for that fight though, because Leon Edwards is ranked 3rd in the division. If he beats Nate Diaz, good for him. It means name recognition, which means he should get more fights, which means he might challenge for a title soon, depending on who wins versus Oliveira or Chandler. He would fight either one of them, or if they lose the title later, who knows. And then if not, if he loses, then and Nate Diaz wants to stay in that division, then we might see Nate Diaz challenge for a title, which I don't know if he's done before, but yeah, that's a pretty crazy new addition this week. And then also this is an old announcement, but I don't think we touched on it before. So another fight in 262, other than the Oliveira versus Chandler title fight and Edwards versus Nate Diaz, is Tony Ferguson versus somebody I don't know called Daruish. Who's ranked 9th.
I don't even know who Tony Ferguson is, bro.
So see, that's crazy, because Tony Ferguson, for a long time they were trying to make a big money fight between him and Khabib. And then Ferguson just lost his last 2 fights. He lost to Charles Oliveira, who's challenging for the title, and before that he lost to Justin Gaethje, who fought Khabib in his last match, right? So he lost to 2 guys who after him challenged for a belt, like after fighting him. So he's a pretty big name. He's ranked number 5 right now, but you know, after 2 losses and at his age, he's gotta get this dub, because it's like shit's looking rough for him. You know, when you get an older fighter and you get a losing streak, even no matter how big your name was.
Yeah.
Like I heard rumors of them thinking about cutting him, which is crazy because not even just a year ago they were talking about him versus Khabib. They had the fight set up and it got canceled. They got canceled like 2 or 3 times, that fight. So, yeah. And then as I said, UFC 264 McGregor versus Poirier 3 got announced this week as well. So a lot of Dana White's my guy don't stop, bro. He's like pump it out, pump it out, pump it out, pump it out.
He's seeing the money that they're making, bro. And I
think it's been the biggest sport, maybe not in the world because soccer's still huge, but like biggest sport in maybe the States this year.
I mean, COVID helped that motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, like because he was the first to figure out a way to get his shit going again after COVID. You know,
a true businessman.
My guy found an island for these guys to go fight, Abu Dhabi, bro. Like, and everything worked out for him. So it's been. I know they made a lot of money this year, and they grew in popularity, the UFC, and like, yeah, man, good. I mean, good for Dana, good for the sport. I can't lie, the pay-per-views are fucking annoying sometimes, but
I wonder what that motherfucker pocket look like now.
Oh, his pockets always look good, bro. It's always look good.
This guy Dana White's making money on money on money. He's
always been making money, that guy.
Yeah, but now especially, you know what I mean? Like now it's just.
Yeah, like one thing I love about Dana is like, I wish more executives in the sports would be like this. He is a true fan of the sport. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's a businessman, but he's also a fan of the sport. You know, so the fights we want to see happen, he wants to see happen too. You know, he's a true fan of the sport.
Yeah. Which
is like that's awesome to see in the guy who's running it, because you know you're gonna get like what the fans want to see. You're gonna get that true shit. It's not just a guy who it's just about money and not about the showmanship. You know.
Facts.
So. Yeah, man. That guy's an underrated like icon of this generation. To be honest, like, bro, he should be up there with the Bezos and the what's his name? Elon's, you know. Should be up there. Like, I mean, like, at least in the sports world, he is up there, bro, in my opinion. At least in the sports world, he's up there.
Yeah, that's because you've been into UFC. You know about UFC. People are now finding out about UFC.
He should be over Mark Cuban, bro.
Oh, shit. Now you're going overboard, boy.
He should be over Mark Cuban, bro, as far as sports, like, you know, business icons, you know. I guarantee he might make more than Mark Cuban, bro. I wouldn't be surprised.
I would be. Mark Cuban's a fucking money machine, bro.
I know. But so is Dana White, bro. Trust me, that guy pockets. But anyway, let's move on to some NHL stuff, brother. So you told me you only watched like one of the games this week, right? The Edmonton one.
Yeah, I watched Edmonton one. Caught a few highlights of the other ones.
I mean, it's kind of crazy. We were all panicking about the losing streak. Now 2 weeks in a row, they're on a winning streak. Haven't lost a game in 2 weeks.
Don't even say much about it, because I'm not trying to have them go back.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, shut up.
But so I mean, some crazy plays. I don't know if we want to go too deep into the breakdown of the games and stuff. But one thing I do want to talk about is Jack Campbell, our backup, who pretty much. The man's 7-0 on the season, bro.
He's doing his thing. 7-0. He's doing his thing, man.
He's doing his thing, bro. So like, fuck, bro, he might be taking the starting job from Freddie Anderson.
What's Anderson
That's
saying,
what people
though?
are talking about. He's injured.
He's not, like, they're not, there's no, like, coming back for him right now?
No, he'll come back, but, like, that's the thing. Like, if he comes back, you got a goalkeeper who's 7-0, who's performing and stuff. Like, why do you give the net back to him? That's kind of what people have been talking about right now. Is like, does Freddie deserve his spot back in as the starter? And as of right now, it's looking like a no go to me.
I mean, but look
It's
at
looking like a no go to me.
what's Freddie's time frame like? Like, do we know, or do we like have an idea?
I don't think he's that badly injured. I'd say like maybe 2 weeks to a month, maybe.
I mean, if it's 2 weeks to a month, then that motherfucker ain't coming back, bro. Like, might as well just let this boy Campbell do his thing.
Well, he'll come back, but like that's the thing. Well, here's what I like to think about. The year the Capitals won the cup, right?
Yeah.
Braden Holtby was their starter, and then Philip Grubauer, who was their backup, took over for the season and brought them into the playoffs. And then while they were in the playoffs, Grubauer didn't perform, and the former starter who was sitting his ass on the bench for the season, came back in, won these guys the cup, like made one of the craziest Stanley Cup. Was it finals? I think it was finals. Stanley Cup final saves I've ever seen live in my life. My guy was literally down and out, boom with his stick, like fucking knocked the puck out. Like, yo, bro, like, and that was a crazy thing. So like, who knows, man? That might happen to Freddie. The thing is with Freddie is like, okay, he's fallen off, but at his peak, this guy was up there in the Vezina Trophy contention. But he wasn't a playoff performer, you know.
How old is Freddie right now?
He is 31.
So like close to the end of his prime type shit.
Nah, goaltenders, they're more like their prime is later.
Yeah.
Goaltenders in hockey, it's more like they reach prime around like 28. Their prime is usually like late 20s to mid 30s. That's like prime for keepers, because I don't know, the accumulation of skill and mentality and all that takes like a long time for them.
Yeah, it makes
bro,
sense.
that's like that's one of the hardest positions to play in sports. Hardest positions to play in sports, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's a lonely place, because it's not like soccer, you know, like or as we like to call it, football. But we'll call it soccer because, you know, we're based in North America. So like with soccer, you know, you're communicating with your players. It's just a different style. You're almost just like a player who can use his hands a little bit. You know, it's different. It's not the same. You could go out there and tackle. You could play the ball and stuff. Like a hockey goalkeeper, it's just you and this. And like you could just think on the greatest stage how much pressure that really is, bro. Like that's why they say like goalkeepers are crazy. They always say they're the weirdest personalities in the locker room and stuff, because they're just weird people. Like, you know, they picked a job where you're just basically by yourself. Extreme stress by yourself in your own head, just talking to yourself. And you gotta be flexible. You gotta be out here being able to do the splits. You gotta be your eyes gotta be on like like super speed fucking hand-eye coordination. Like it's definitely one of the hardest positions to play in sports.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So yeah, he's a little shaky in the playoffs, bro. He's always been like he's never been able to close it out for us. So that's why like I feel bad for him. Like I see the Leafs fandom, a lot of people are quick to count him out and be like, fuck it, Campbell's the starter now, like it's over for him. Like 7-0 is impressive, but 7-0 is also 7 games is also not a lot of games. And Jack Campbell's been injured this season as well, and he hasn't been completely healthy himself. So Leafs Nation, chill out, relax, enjoy it, but don't go out here just like, you know, hand him the job already and stuff. But like right now, it looks like he's taking it. In my opinion, it looks like he's taking the job. Like
boy Campbell needs to keep going.
Right now, it's Campbell, or as we like to call him, Soupy. It's Soupy's position. That's his nickname, Soupy's position until he gives it up. That's the way it's looking. Until he doesn't earn it anymore, then Freddie goes back in. But hey, you might get stuck with 2 starters. That's not a bad thing either. So yeah. But anyways, let's get into this fucking plug, as we like to call him, Brandon Dubinsky. You don't know who that guy is?
I don't know what
and
that
even
is.
if you watched hockey, even casually, I would be surprised if you knew who he was. Like, I feel like, actually, that's not true. Even if you watch hockey, you would know who he is. But 4th line plug on Columbus. I don't even know if he plays anymore. But this guy basically touched base on Crosby versus Ovi. And let's get one thing straight. Ovi's my favorite player of all time. Noted down. Ovi is my favorite hockey player of all time. But, you know, the Crosby slander is savage. So this guy says, and I quote, "Everybody wants to talk about Sid and Ovi. Whatever, dude. Fuck Sid. Like, I'll take Ovi every day of the week." So
That's mad disrespectful, but at the same time, I understand him.
so do I. So that brings us into our pod bait for this week. Who are you taking, brother? Crosby or Ovi?
Okay, so I'm just gonna go based on what I know. You know what I mean? From what I know, Ovi is like the greatest scorer of all time, and Sidney Crosby is like one of the greatest all-around players of all time. So
Yeah.
like Ovi plays the game like hardcore, like intense. He got swag to it. So like I feel like I'd rather have Ovi on my side than freaking Sidney. But then again, it's one of those where like I've watched more Ovechkin highlights because of you than Sidney Crosby highlights. You know what I mean? So
He's also more entertaining highlights to watch.
yeah, like I feel like and I swear Sidney Crosby played with more superstars than Ovi did.
Nah.
Really?
Nah, Ovi, they both had great playoff teams over the years, and Ovi his team has won the President's Trophy, which is like the trophy for most points at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Many times.
But
So
like,
he's had some
like
stacked squads.
But like vets wise, like when they both came in the league, like I swear, like wasn't Sidney Crosby's team was stacked when he came in the league, or like he had some, he had some pretty
he had
good vets.
Lemieux for one season, but the thing is, they both had like a good running mate to start. Like Ovi had Backstrom, and Crosby had Malkin. So the thing is, the only thing I would say is that Pittsburgh kind of like the way they drafted is they had someone for each position, which was different than Washington. Like they had Fleury in net, who's a Hall of Fame keeper.
Yeah.
They had Chris Letang, who's like he kind of fell off, so I don't know if he won 3 Stanley Cups. He will be Hall of Fame defender. And then they had Malkin and Crosby. So with those 4, you're basically set. You have your keeper, you have a defenseman, and then you have 2 forwards, and not just any forwards. They're both centers.
Yeah.
So which is the most important position.
Mm-hmm.
So the way they drafted was different. But like Washington's always been a fucking superstar team, bro. Like I'm surprised Ovi doesn't have the reason Ovi was getting knocked for so long until he won a chip is because they would always finish like top of the league, and then they would lose to Pittsburgh in the second round, right? And that's why Ovi would always lose that Ovi versus Crosby argument. You can argue it either way. So here, let's go into the stats, bro, because like I think we're gonna have to dive deep. So basically, the Crosby Ovechkin rivalry has been like basically the Ronaldo Messi, same idea in hockey. Like for years and years and years until McDavid joined the league, it was always Crosby Ovi. And I guarantee you right now, if Washington played Pittsburgh in the playoffs, I guarantee you the promo for that series would be Crosby Ovi again. It's just always been the league narrative because they got these 2 guys into the league at the same time, prime against each other. They had many playoff series against each other, so that's where this Ronaldo Messi thing came about, right?
Yeah.
And then Ovi, the best way I could describe him to someone who doesn't watch the sport is like he is like kind of like an AI, you know what I mean, for hockey. Like you know, he's flashy,
He got hella
he's got a
swag.
unique look. Yeah, so he's like an AI, but except he won a chip. But before that though, that was basically what Ovi was. He was AI, exactly like AI, and everybody was just hating on him because he wasn't winning his chip, you know. And he got his chip in 2018, only 1 chip, but still 1 chip like kind of washes the stake. If you haven't watched Ovechkin celebrating winning that trophy, bro, you must watch it.
You're
You must
lacking.
watch those videos. It's hilarious.
Right.
And if you, bro, when I watched Ovi lift the cup, bro, I watched that whole playoff run with Washington because they're my second favorite team because of Ovechkin. Like whatever team Ovechkin's on is my second favorite team after the Leafs.
Yeah.
So I watched that whole playoff run, and I remember at the end when my guy Ovi grabbed that cup and lifted it. Bro, I shed a tear, bro. I shed a tear. Like, I was so happy, bro. That was, like, because it was really like, yo, my favorite player is absolved of all hate. You can't hate on him now because his trophy case, packed, jam-packed, and all he needed was a cup.
Yeah, but motherfuckers gonna say he only won that shit once.
Nah, they don't. Ovi's been left alone since he won that because his trophy case and stats are so fucking packed that he was already one of the greatest players to ever play this game before winning a chip, and then winning a chip basically is like
solidified.
You can't see shit now.
He solidified.
And he didn't just win that he also won playoff MVP. So he got his Conn Smythe as well. Yeah. So looking at their stats here, this is the thing. They actually have around the same amount of points, but Crosby has played less games. So Crosby has 1,303 points, and Ovechkin has 1,309. But Crosby's played 1,020 games, whereas Ovi's played 1,185 games. So Ovi's played about 150 games more than Crosby, and he only has 6 more points. So there's a lot of stats you can look at here. Obviously, we all know who's leading in goals. Crosby's clearly leading in assists. Crosby's no slacker on goals too, bro. He has 476 goals. Yeah. Ovi's, but to put in perspective, like that's an amazing stat. Ovi's at fucking 724 goals in his career.
Ovi's a crazy scorer.
724 goals. Like this guy's chasing Gretzky, bro. So, oh my god, I love Ovi so much, bro. Like I'm trying to be unbiased, but like like I'm picking in the argument. I'm picking Ovechkin, but it's bias. I feel like that's who you were leaning towards as well. Yeah. But it's just bias of favoritism. Like, I know Crosby's the better player. I know it deep down inside.
But at the same time, I could also pick Crosby because he's Canadian, and I could just be like, oh, blah, he's Canadian, and I'm from here, therefore, like I'm picking Crosby. But realistically speaking, like from the highlights I've seen, and even like I don't know, just watching them around and shit, I would definitely like Ovi's game better than Crosby's game.
Yeah, I love Ovi's game is way more for sure. Yeah. But like looking at their stats, bro, like Crosby's plus minus is 183 versus Ovi's 81. That's ridiculous. 183 plus minus over his career. That's a ridiculous plus minus,
That's
bro.
Dumb
183. Stat. Like Ovi's 81, which is nothing to cough at either, but 183. That is ridiculous.
That's a dumb stat.
Yeah, man, and like Crosby. Like, Ovi scores more goals, but Crosby has a higher shooting percentage. He's 14.5. Ovi's about 13. Yeah. So, points per game. Crosby has a higher points per game. Obviously, he played less games. So, Crosby's 1.3, whereas Ovi's 1.1. But yeah, like, stats-wise, they're pretty comparable. But it's just Crosby's played less games and, like, therefore, if they're comparable and he's played less games, then you gotta lean over to Crosby. Where it gets interesting is their trophy cases, bro. So Ovechkin has 9, I believe. 9 Maurice Rocket Richards.
That's 9. Fucked.
That's leading goal scorer in the league.
That's fucked up.
9 Maurice Rocket Richards. Let me confirm this because I can't claim to be an Ovi fan if it's not true, but I'm pretty sure it's 9. Like the guy won so much that I have a list of the trophies he's won here, but he's won so much that it extends past my list, so I can't see. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you know that boy goated.
Oh, bro, he's goated, man. He's goated. Well, let's see. Ovechkin.
He gotta go. He gotta go check his facts now. You know.
I gotta confirm, bro, but I'm pretty sure it's 9.
It's his favorite player, therefore he can't be talking shit. He gotta know his facts. He can't be wrong.
Can't be wrong.
See how I feel about LeBron James. That's how he feels about Ovechkin.
Oh yeah, bro. He's my goat.
That's just how it go. But anyways.
Yeah, so he won 9th. Oh, NHL record 9th Rocket Richard Trophy. Yeah, bro. That's ridiculous, bro. 9. 9.
That's what happens when you goated, bro. Like.
Oh my God, that's ridiculous.
That's what happens when.
Like,
you
imagine,
goated.
like, I mean, yeah, he's goated like Ronaldo and Messi. How many Ballon d'Or do those guys have? That's basically like winning the Ballon d'Or. Oh no, sorry, the Golden Boot. It's like winning the Golden Boot. 9 times. That's ridiculous, bro.
I know.
That's ridiculous. He's got 1 Conn Smythe, which is a playoff MVP. He's got an Art Ross, which is league leader in points. He's got 3 Hart Memorials, which is league MVP. 3 Hart Memorials. He's got 3 Ted Lindsay, which is the league MVP but voted by the players. So he's got 3 of those voted by the players.
Damn.
And 3 like the regular MVP, season MVP. And the funny thing is the one thing he does have over Crosby is he won the Calder Memorial, which is the Rookie of the Year, and him and Crosby were rookies the same year. So he won the Rookie of the Year over Crosby. That's the one thing he stole from Crosby. Crosby's a great, but he doesn't have his Calder because Ovi was there too.
Damn.
So now let's go to Crosby. So Crosby has 2 Rocket Richards, okay, for most goals in the league. He has 2 Hart Memorial trophies, so league MVP. So he has 1 less than Ovi. Given though Crosby's been injured a lot over his career, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
He's got 3 Ted Lindsays, which is the MVP voted by the players, so the same amount as Ovi. He has 2 Conn Smythes, so 2 playoff MVPs out of his 3 Stanley Cups. 2 Art Rosses, so Ovi has 1. He has 2, like league leader in points.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing that Crosby has over Ovechkin is he has gold medals. I think he's got 2 or 3 gold medals. Let's see, Crosby gold medals.
I think he got 3.
I think he has 3 as well.
Yeah. I think he got 3. I was watching something earlier today. I think he got 3. And Ovechkin doesn't.
Oh no, so he has 2.
He has 2?
Yeah, he has 2.
No way.
I mean, that's still 2 more than Ovechkin, bro.
Yeah.
That's the one knock on Ovechkin too. He's never won. But that's also because the NHL is taking away the players from the Olympics. Russia won a gold medal 2 years ago, but the NHL players couldn't go, so Ovi didn't get a medal.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah, no, it's actually, bro,
that's
it's
whack
messed
as
up.
hell.
It's messed up that we could have seen McDavid and Crosby still while Crosby's in prime play on Team Canada together, and the NHL took that away from us. Like, because they have their own national trophy, the what is it called? It's like the NHL Olympics, kind of. Like, it's not the Olympics, but it's like the NHL trophy, which, Crosby won one of those, so that's why they probably said 3.
Yeah.
Right? So, I forget what it's called. But anyway, so that's probably why they said 3, because he won 2 gold medals and then one of those national trophies from the NHL.
Yeah.
And that's the weird year where they had like a Team North America and a Team Europe, and then on Team North America they had McDavid and Matthews and stuff. Mm-hmm. So it was all the young kids, like 22 and under, from Canada and the States, because Canada and the States are so good that they could basically make a third team. So yeah, it's actually criminal we haven't gotten to see Crosby and McDavid play. I'm surprised the NHL hasn't run one of those again, bro, because like, if you're not going to do the Olympics, at least do those. But yeah, so I mean, pretty comparable awards wise, right, bro? Like, both of their trophy cases are full. The thing that puts Crosby over Ovi is he's got 3 Stanley Cups versus Ovi's 1.
Yeah.
And he's got 2 Olympic gold medals and that NHL trophy. So he's won on the national level too. But like, damn, bro, no knock on Ovi either, right? He's got the Calder over him. He's got 1 league MVP over him, which is shocking.
I mean, literally what you said is the same reason why people are arguing Ronaldo over Messi nowadays, is the fact that he won internationally and not, like, you know.
Yeah, but I feel like no offense to Messi, I feel like the gap between him and Ronaldo is a little bit wider than the gap between Ovi and Crosby.
Really? But don't you think that Messi's better than Ronaldo though?
I think Messi's more talented, but I'm calling Ronaldo the GOAT.
Oh,
like,
okay.
I'm one of those people who argues Ronaldo over Messi.
Okay.
I think Messi is more talented than Ronaldo.
Mm.
You know, I think skill-wise, he's better.
Yeah.
But if you're asking me to pick who's the greater player between them based on what they've done throughout their careers, I'm picking Ronaldo, because he's just done more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you could argue better team, better this, better that. He's just done more. And I'm sorry, better national team, big cap. Argentina's been nice, like, at least on attack.
Facts.
So, hey. But anyways, so now that you have all these stats in front of you and awards and everything, like, as much as you love Ovi, who you picking? You sticking with Ovi?
It's still a tough one, bro. Like, it's just, like I said, like I enjoy Ovi's game more than I enjoy Sidney Crosby's game. He plays with swag. He plays rough. He plays the game fucking hard. Like he goes at it. You feel me? And so
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd rather watch Ovi than Sidney Crosby any day of the week. So yeah, I'll still stick with Ovi.
Yeah, and like y'all already know where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with my guy, Mr. Like you guys don't see, I got a frame up there with my guy Ovi. We got the Leaf stuff down here, but I got Ovi up there, bro. My guy, my goat, my man's. Alex Overchkin, bro. He's the. I hope this guy catches Gretzky's goal record. I feel bad for him because he's basically been through 4 lockouts pretty much. The reason he actually got drafted the year before Crosby, but the reason they played in the same year is because the year Ovechkin got drafted there was a lockout, so they didn't play the season.
Yeah, that's why.
In 04, so they both started in 2005.
Yeah.
So he lost that season. Then there was a 2013 lockout, so he lost most of the season. And then we had COVID last year and COVID this year, so he lost half a season last year and this year, right? So it's basically like this guy's getting fucked out of like getting what he deserves, because here.
But he's still out there putting numbers though. That's the crazy part to me.
Yeah, let's see. I want to see Ovechkin.
This motherfucker focus on this boy Alex Overchkin.
Projected goals. I want to see his projected goals in 2013. Cause he had some rough sports points, bro. So Ovechkin, Gretzky's record is 194 goals.
194,
okay?
Yeah.
And Ovi has 724. Bro, he could do it, man. He could do it. It's just about if this guy wants to go back to Russia or not.
And it's about your patience too. Just wait, the boy's gonna make it happen, boy.
He's been in the league a minute, bro. This is the both of them have been in the league for 16 seasons.
I mean, Ovi,
which is kind of crazy.
Ovi don't look like he's slowing down anytime soon, bro.
Yeah, he's slowed down a bit with like, but like the shots never gone, bro. And he still hits, bro.
Exactly.
He's still Ovi. He's still Ovi, man. So it's like Crosby's still Crosby too. I think Crosby's just like, he's had a rough career. I feel bad for him. That guy's had like 3 concussions. Like he's been abused. He's abused.
Yeah,
he's
had tough injuries.
You don't abuse Ovi.
He abuses
you.
You
Don't abuse Ovi. He abuses you, bro. He abuses you. Like, you don't touch Ovi, bro. Like, I literally don't know anybody, even guys who think they're tough in the league, who would try to fight Ovi. Nobody. This guy, he's a true Russian, bro.
I need to see him fight, though.
Bro, watch him fight Svechnikov, bro.
I need to see
swear
that.
I showed you that before.
I think you have, but I have to like refresh my memory.
Bro, this Russian rookie, bro, gave him a cross check, gave him a second cross check, and Ovi basically looked at him like, "Yo, you better cool down, boy." And then he's just trying to get up in his face. He's like, "All right, bro, I gave you a chance." Drops the gloves, boom, boom, sleep, sleep. Like, he put the kid to sleep, bro. It was bad. And like, I saw the other day too, is like well, not the other day, it might have been a month ago, like Ovi got into like a little beef with the guy on the ice and stuff, and he just like gave him a slash, and people were all bitching about Ovi slashing him. And then someone in the comments was like, "Yo, we all saw what happened last time Ovi fought. Trust me, a slash is good enough for him." And I'm like, that's facts, bro. Because then if Ovi fought him, because everybody bitched about Ovi fighting Svechnikov when he did. He's like, "Oh, you have to beat up a kid and stuff. You're such a pussy, this, that, this."
Crazy.
They were calling him a bitch, everything. But it's like, but then he slashes the guy. If he fought him and knocked him the fuck out, then you guys would call him a bitch again. Like, you know, so... Hey, man, you can't... Ovi's had way too much haters, bro. I was so happy when I won the cup, because he had haters, bro. Like, he was getting hated on all the time. This guy wins a cup, all of a sudden everybody's like, "Oh yeah, bro, great leader, great this, great that." And given Ovechkin did change. He did change. That's one thing. It's like, it might be one of the reasons why AI didn't win a chip, right? Like, if AI later on in his career was kind of like, "Yo, I gotta like maybe sacrifice some touches or start working out more," because he said himself that he never worked out, you know, but like start hitting the gym, maybe give up some touches, like do something to get myself there, like sacrifice a little, maybe he has a chip on his hand. So that's one thing I will give Ovi. He's still flashy, he still scores, he's still this, he's still that, but he toned it down a bit. And one thing I always hated is people would always say Ovi's trash in the playoffs. So let me bring up this guy's freaking playoff stats right now for y'all, because motherfuckers were, bro. Yo,
he has to prove all your haters wrong. He has to prove all your haters wrong.
Before he won a chip, he was putting up numbers in the playoffs too, bro. So let's see here. Stats. Nah, not regular season. We need them playoffs. So this guy's made it to the playoffs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times over his 16-year career. That's pretty fucking good. Okay?
Yeah.
So he made it to the playoffs 60 times. This guy's playoff totals in 136 games. Do you want to guess how many points he's had in 136 playoff games?
I got no idea, bro. I can't.
131. You're going to tell me this guy's not a playoff performer? Speak up.
He's not a playoff performer.
Yeah? Yeah? You're going to tell me this guy's not a playoff performer?
He should have made it to 136 if he's that nice.
Bro, this guy's averaging damn near a point per game. 69 goals, 62 assists. And we know KB's joking. I'm talking to y'all motherfuckers who were hating on him and who are watching this. 131 points in 136 games. That didn't all come from the year he won the cup, bro.
That's crazy, though.
He had 27 points in 24 games the year he won a cup.
Jesus Christ.
But like over his career, okay? So he had 69 goals, 62 assists. He's a plus 10, 25 points per game. Oh no, 25 power play goals. What am I saying? Game-winning goals, 10 game-winning goals. Like, bro, man, don't go out here and call this guy not a playoff performer.
He's that guy. He's that guy.
Never say anything. And this is what I love, right? He had all the stats to back him up.
Mm-hmm.
But because he didn't have a chip, everybody was hating on him. Everybody. But he always had the stats to back him up, bro. Because, bro, let's look at before 2018. 2017, 13 games, 8 points. 2016, 12 games, 12 points. 2015, 14 games, 9 points. 2013, 7 games, 2 points. Bit of a rough playoff. 14 games, 9 points in 2012. So clearly this guy's a player performer. 2011, 9 games, 10 points. 2010, 7 games, 10 points. Like, bro, 2008, 2009, 14 games, 21 points. 2007, 2008, 7 games, 9 points. Like, you can't tell me this guy's not a playoff performer, bro. Get that bullshit out of here. So
they gotta talk shit some way somehow, bro.
Exactly.
I swear
had that.
I swear it took him 10 years to get his first strip, so that they have to talk shit about him, bro. They have to say he's not a playoff performer.
It took him more than 10 years.
Yeah, so there you go.
He started in 05. He won in the 2017-18 season.
There you go.
So it took him 12 years to win his first chip. But hey, man, like, all I'm saying is before he had all the stats, all the trophies, everything to back him. It was always that trophy. That's why it meant so much when he won it, because it was like, boom, haters, here you go, like, in your face. Same
thing with LeBron.
Yeah. I mean, Bron was getting his chips, right? Like, Bron didn't take that long to get his first chip. That first chip with the Heat was like, he wasn't that old, no.
It's not that. It's not that he wasn't that. It's not like he wasn't that old, but it's just it took a while. It took like close to 10 seasons too, bro.
Oh really?
Yeah, he got that first chip in 2012. He got drafted in 2003.
Damn, yeah, that is pretty long. Yeah, too.
So like,
I mean, it's not as long as Ovi, but like, yeah, it's still.
It's like if you're not like, people are expecting you to be that good, and if you're not doing that well in the playoff early on in your career, you're already a bust. Like you're not that nice or whatever the fuck it is. Like that's exactly what it is with him. And since it took him a while to get his first chip, it's like, oh shit, like people are discrediting him and shit.
Alright, bro. So for this Podbate, I think we're both going with Ovi. We are not to disrespect the greatness of Crosby, but I think we're both going with Ovi on this one. Alright, KB. We're at an hour 15 right now, brother. So let's slide right into this overrated, underrated.
Let's see. All right, man. My overrated, underrated. Like, I'm kind of sorry, but I've been watching like a lot of like old basketball and shit. So you're gonna hear a lot of old basketball players.
Man. Oh man, he's testing my knowledge.
But like we're gonna start easy with like old hockey players, cause you know like this is how we're gonna go. First of all, we got Phil Kessel.
Phil Kessel. Phil Kessel.
How you feel about the boy Phil Kessel?
That's underrated.
Jeez, really?
Underrated. I'm gonna say that, like.
I know a few people that would disagree with you, so you might have to explain yourself just now.
Yeah, he's very borderline. That's why I had to think about it for a bit. Okay, so here's the thing with Kessel. While he was on the Leafs, this guy was averaging 30 goals a season for us. He was our best player by far, and I think he was an underrated passer and this and that. Yeah, he was streaky, and that's why people might give him a knock.
Yeah.
But at least with like the man did what he had to do as far as being our star player on this team. We didn't lose games because of Phil Kessel. You know what I'm saying? Like he did what he was brought here to do. But what really makes me think that Kessel is underrated is his time with Pittsburgh. So the season he played with Pittsburgh, don't get it twisted, bro. This guy was invaluable to that team. Invaluable. I think for him, just like not being the first option, like just made him blossom.
Yeah.
Here on the Leafs, like yeah, he's a 30-goal scorer. He can pass. He can shoot all that. But he's not like, first of all, he's a winger, so less impact player. And I think just having like Malkin and Crosby as a buffer while he was on Pittsburgh just made this guy shine because he was still putting up numbers. And most people would argue in their, I don't know if it was the first or second chip they won with him, they won in 2015 and 2016. But one of those chips, I think Crosby got the Conn Smythe, which is playoff MVP.
Yeah.
And most people thought it should have been Phil Kessel. So I think Phil Kessel is underrated. Right now, he's kind of fallen off and like you don't hear much of him. He's on Arizona.
Facts.
But I think Phil Kessel is underrated. He might even be one of those like good players that people forget about. You know, like I feel like if he didn't play for the Leafs, he might definitely be forgotten about. You know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, hey man, my guy's a 2-time Stanley Cup champion. 30 goals for most of his career. You know, so I'll say underrated. I'll give that to him.
All right. Next up, we got Matt Barnes. You know about Matt Barnes?
I do.
Yeah,
what am I supposed to say about Matt Barnes, bro?
I don't know, bro. Hey, you gotta say what you gotta say. Underrated, overrated. What you know about Matt Barnes?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know much about Matt Barnes, to be honest. I know his best days were on the Kings.
You tripping? His best days were on the Lakers.
Wait, were they on the Lakers? Nah, no. His best days were on
the Clippers. You'll say.
The Clippers, yeah. No, wasn't that the best team he's been on? I can't believe I said the Kings, bro. What the fuck?
I don't know, man. Like I feel like him. And
I'm gonna be honest. Like I don't know that much about Matt Barnes to say. I know he was a good like defender. To be honest, like let's be real. Matt Barnes, we know him because of like their personality is and stuff. I wouldn't call him like a superstar player or anything.
Yeah,
you know? He's more of a lineup guy, like you know, like a role player.
We know him for what the media made him like. Yeah, portrayed.
If you want to say like, I'll go as how I know him as a media personality, and I'll say underrated because I think that you know he's chill. He's a good host. I like all the smoke. So you know, respect him. I like the OG mentality he has. I know he was a lockup defender, or at least from what he says. So you know, but
he's a problem on defense.
And I like defensive guys. So as far as my knowledge goes, I'm gonna say underrated, but a very uneducated answer.
Hey, that's good enough, man. I want to agree with that. You know what I mean? Next one we got. Are you ready for this one?
Go ahead.
Dion Phaneuf.
Oh my God! Get that guy out of here. Get that guy out. I don't even know if I could call him overrated because I think he was definitely overrated with his time with the league. Get that guy out of here, bro. I don't want to talk about that guy. Trash. Pilon. Get that guy out of here. Fuck that guy.
You really don't fuck with that man, eh?
Bro, he's the worst captain in the history of the Leafs, bro. Worst captain. That guy he sullies that sea, bro. That's a filthy sea. You are a filthy sea. Yo, that sea is filthy. Like, if you go down the list of captains, you see that guy. I'll give him this. His rookie season, he was nice. His rookie season, he was nice. But they brought him to Toronto. Of course, Toronto, media capital of the freaking NHL. Like, you know, all the publicity, this, that, this. We bring him here. Right away, they hand him the captaincy.
Yeah.
Stupid. Like, right away. This guy's played like what? I don't know how many seasons he played in Calgary. Like, 1 or 2. Like, it was early career. Max 3 seasons in Calgary before he came to Leafs. And he was nice, bro. He was nice on Calgary. He was on the cover of NHL, bro. Like, he was nice his rookie season.
Yeah.
I'll say this. Dion Phaneuf. One thing I did freaking love about watching Dion Phaneuf is that guy hit like a freaking train, bro. Like, that guy, if you were watching the Leafs back then, yeah, sometimes he'd miss those hits and basically give away a free offensive chance. But when he would hit, bro, this guy would kill people with the body. But he's overrated as fuck, bro. Fuck Dion Phaneuf.
Dion Phaneuf, overrated. Alright. Next up, we got Kevin Holland.
Kevin Holland? UFC Kevin Holland?
Yeah, UFC Kevin Holland. Oh, shit.
I mean, if I was going before his last fight, I'd say underrated. But, you know, I don't know. I'll say properly rated for him.
You'll say properly rated for Kevin Holland?
Yeah, we still need to see how his career goes. You know, he might be a little underrated, but, you know, that last fight tarnishes him for sure. But he actually just got a new fight announced. He took a new fight on 9 days' notice. I think it might be next weekend.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I heard about that.
So we'll see. We'll find out next week.
All right.
Stay tuned.
All right.
Alright, who's next?
Next one, we got, you might not know much of him either, Lamar Odom.
I mean, yeah, I don't know much about Lamar Odom. I mean, like, I swear Lamar Odom's held in a pretty high regard, though.
It's your overrated, underrated, boy.
I'm gonna say... I'm gonna say I'm not educated enough.
Yeah.
But, like, so I'll give him a properly rated. But, like, I know who Lamar Odom is. I know the name. Wait, no, it wasn't Lamar Odom who played with Jordan, no?
Lamar Odom played with Kobe and Powell when they won the championship.
But did he play with who was the old guy who played with Jordan, but didn't win chips with him and then he left?
Charles Oakley.
Oh, was it Oakley? Okay, yeah, never mind then.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah. So I don't know much about Lamar Odom, bro. I just know the name, so I'm gonna say properly rated just to save myself some face.
Yeah. Make sure motherfuckers don't roast you in the comments or some shit. And then after that, oh shit, we got a few more. Isaiah Thomas.
Damn, that guy's got a long list. Which Isaiah Thomas?
Isaiah Thomas, New Orleans. Isaiah Thomas. I just signed with New Orleans.
Overrated.
Overrated.
Overrated. I mean, I guess like now people know what he is, but like overrated. I mean, that Boston season was nice, but it's a one season. Like if he's in there with Jeremy Lin for me.
Damn.
He's in there with Jeremy Lin.
You just put Isaiah Thomas and Jeremy Lin in the same like category.
He's in there with Jeremy Lin, bro. He's basically Linsanity, but wasn't insane because he wasn't Asian, bro.
Damn, this motherfucker disrespectful. But I can take that. And after that, I'm gonna put these two together because like I only know of them two together. I don't know about them separately. But the Sedin twins.
God, criminally underrated.
Really?
Criminally underrated. That duo. You need. Oh, I just thought. I've been showing Killian so many highlights. I just thought of highlights that I haven't shown you that you need to watch, bro. That twin telepathy shit was real. Bro.
Deadass?
It was real, bro. These guys were making behind the back passes to each other, like they knew where each other were, bro. It was scary. Like, bro, it's like name me any sport that has twins. I mean, on the same team that are elite.
Yeah, like
players.
now
name me.
Now I don't know, but the only twins that I enjoy watching at the moment are like the Martin twins that play for Charlotte.
But they're not on the Sidney level, bro. Yeah. It's based like, bro, that'd be like if Steph and Clay were twins. That's the Sidney twins.
That'd be fun.
If Steph and Clay were same family twins, that's the Sidney twins, bro. Like I don't know if they're that great all time in hockey as Curry is gonna be, but like they're criminally underrated, bro. That duo was nasty. You gotta watch some highlights, bro. Those two, basically, Daniel Sedin was the scorer, and Henrik Sedin was the all-around center passer and stuff. So
I'm about to do that after this.
You had your sniper and you had your passer, and the way those two play together, ridiculous. The chemistry, because they grew up playing together, you know, Swedish boys, good dudes, like they were quiet dudes, like, and they're twins, like they're twins, like they stand beside each other, and you're like, if I don't see a number on you, I don't know which one you are, bro. But like, bro, those guys were criminally underrated, bro. You gotta watch some highlights from the Sedin twins. They're nice.
I'm definitely gonna do that after this for sure.
It's actually sad they're retired, bro. That's like childhood hockey for me, gone. But
you missed it.
So what's next, bro? You got a long list this week.
I got one more. Don't worry, I got one more.
Alright, last one.
One more. Okay, this one right here is one of my all-time favorite basketball players. They used to call me him in high school. You know where exactly where I'm going with this.
Okay.
You know, he's like
Rajon
Rondo. That's my guy, bro. Now you have to tell.
They really did used to call him Rajon Rondo in high school. Now they might get canceled, but you know.
Yeah, facts. Like nah, I don't got it like that no more, bro.
But Rondo underrated for sure, 100%.
Bro, a bunch of people say he's overrated.
Nah, that's not true. My guy's got 2 chips. He was a true contributor to that Lakers chip.
He was a true contributor to that Boston chip too, bro.
I know, but like I think that's undoubtable. I think like him being a contributor to that Boston chip is like you can't argue against it.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like the Lakers chip, people might try to like once history has passed, people might try to be like, oh yeah, Bron and AD, he was old. Like nah, bro.
Yeah.
Rondo, playoff Rondo.
The kids will never know.
Playoff Rondo. That guy really said, like, I was chilling this season. Now it's time to be me. Just for 2 months, 3 months, I'm gonna be me. So, Rondo's underrated, bro. Like two chips. He's probably been one of the most consistently best guards in the league.
Facts.
Like
when it comes to point guards and IQ, like he's definitely up there.
His IQ is up, bro. It's like from what I understood, him and Bron were running that team, and if you're co-running with Bron, if you're co-running a squad with Bron and Bron lets you must have an IQ up there, bro. Because you know Bron was telling Kyrie, shh, sit down. So you know this guy, like, D Wade, he would be like, yo, you're my friend, but that's enough. Rondo, he's like, yeah, Rajon. Yeah. But anyways, I don't know. LeBron invitations make me laugh. My invitation might be ass. So on that note, so you don't have to hear the LeBron invitation anymore. That's the last one you said, right? That was the last one. That's the last one. So we'll call it a show right here, guys. So thank you so much for listening,
sir.
That's a wrap to episode 12. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Easy.